Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and we still have the door open over there, so that's why you're seeing all of the particles flowing that way. But, I mean, we still have to get this relatively cooler, so I'm just going to leave that open for a while, I guess. What is the temperature all the way down here, though? Okay, so we're at negative 13 now. Okay. Well, eventually I'm going to have to, I mean, I suppose I probably could do that, right? It's probably moving fairly slowly now. So, let me just open this up. No, wrong button. That one. There we go. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be like an input and an output or something. Because, I mean, that should be enough to spin that thing, right? But I think because we have warm air going out and cold air coming in, I mean, you don't see the particles for the cold air coming in, of course, but that is what would happen normally, right? I need like a really, 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 really big one-way valve. And then, I wonder if I were to put another one of those fan things, probably like over here or something, right? And then I close this off, but I put in like some passive vents or something all up in there, and like maybe an active vent or something to kind of pull air out of here. But then again, I don't want to waste any power doing this. Oh, hey. Dropping pollutant out. That's interesting. Of course, it's pretty cold over here. Less cold down here. This one is missing glass. Thought I checked all of these. Apparently not. Okay. Well, we are down to negative... I don't know, let's go into this far corner over here. -7. Alright. I don't know, there needs to be like a better way to get all of this stuff to move, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm not actually getting as much power out of this as I should be getting. So I kind of wonder about that. I don't know. Oh, hey, more pollutant. So it must be very, very cold up there, and not cold enough down here, if I had to guess. Now, the purpose of today's episode is to continue the rocket build, but this is just something that I want to attempt to figure out if I can. Now, I don't know if they follow the law that heat rises. Right now, technically, heat rising isn't a law, but given any environment where there is gravity, if you heat one gas and you have another gas around it that is colder, the hotter gas will rise due to just changes in pressure. So I don't know if you would call that a law, but it is a scientific reality, I guess. Oh, hey, and then I don't have any more glass. That's not good. Okay, hang on. Let me just go this way. Glass. There we go. This way. Yeah, see, like, now it's not even, like, spinning. Like, what's the deal? Now, if I had, like, another, I don't know, like a tunnel or something going over this way to where I know that I've got, you know, some openings or something, maybe I could do something with that. Now, again, it would be better if I could just put, like, a door up there, so I can just, you know, open or close the door. But yeah, like with all of the air that's going through there, that thing should be spinning, but it's not, which, I mean, that's the only thing that I can think of is just getting blocked. Well, alright, what are we at in here? Negative 15, negative 11, negative 7, negative 3, 2, 7, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27. I mean, it's cooler, right? And as soon as that's closed, it starts to equalize out. How are you doing? 50, okay. I don't know. Oh, hey, that's fun. I'll just leave it here for now. It'll be fine. We just leave the door open. Alright, so glass can go back. Don't think I'm going to need any of this rocket. Maybe I should put it up there with the plastic. Yeah. Okay, so next thing. How is my... water's okay. It's actually 24 in here now. 23? 22? Okay. I don't want to get too cold in here, because then my battery's going to have a hard time. So we'll just leave it there for now. We'll see what we got going on. Alright, so back to the rocket. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's not good. Gonna try to turn stuff off if I can. Okay, so that has a little bit of charge in there, so that's good. All of this stuff I'm sure does not need to be on. That's all well and good. That's got its own battery source over there, so I'm not really too worried about that. Should be alright. Okay, good. Now it's charging. Alright, so, back outside. And if I really need to, I can always just turn this thing back on for a little while. And that'll give us a fair amount of power. Alright, so where were we? We have our little gas thing set up, right? We got it powered. It won't extend and it won't turn on because I don't have any gas actually hooked up yet. So we gotta do that. First things first, let's grab this, grab that. And we'll just go around this thing and then stick it back onto the wall again. Oh. Right. That's where the inside of the thing is. Alright. So we'll go one more, and then we'll head over. There we go. I think I'm gonna need more of these pipes. Alright, so we're going to want this to go probably straight over to the wall. And then from here... Oh, no, we probably want to go down from here, right? Yeah. One short, as per usual. Yeah, we'll turn that thing on for a little bit. All right. Well. Need more pipe? Make more pipe. Need silicon. Okay. Well, you can turn back on, I guess. Okay. It's kind of like self-igniting. It's kind of interesting. Good to go. And we'll just empty that out, I guess. There we go. Now that should turn on. We can extend that out. Lovely. All right. Extend that out because it's just fun. All right. So now I need to do all of the chute stuff. And then, let's see. So cargo storage, cargo chute umbilical. There we go. Now I would like this thing to be the angled one. Let's go. Nope. There we go. I think it has to go in there like that. And then that's just what the chutes connect into, I think. And then we'll see if that's correct or not by putting this in here. And then that has to go, I believe, that way. Yeah. All right, we got it right. Good job. All right. Next, let's get this thing hooked up. Excellent. On, connect. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have that, what do I do about this storage thing here? No, I think I'm gonna need another one of these fuselage things. Fairing. Fuselage. Here we go. Alright, so I want to put in a medium storage container in here. And then that's got to be input and then output, so this has to go sort of over the top of this. Ooh, no, let's move that down one. There we go. Down as far as I can. Alright. So that'll be good there. And then what do you need to be built? I'm assuming steel of some sort. Nice. Alright. Sweet. Oh, and then I can just weld that up to get the rocket. Oh, that's fancy. Look at that. Alright, so now that I've got that, above this is going to be like the mining stuff. And then I've got to put all of the equipment stuff, so like the avionics and all that other stuff. Alright, how are you doing? It is negative 48 in here. That is cold. Okay, we'll turn that off for now. Good. Yeah, let me go check the pipes, make sure they're not going crazy. Yeah, it should be good. Extra pipes never hurt anyone. Let's grab some water real quick. Ooh, potatoes are growing. They're actually thriving, which is amazing. Huh. How are we doing here? Growing poorly. And these are barely growing. I don't know. I don't get why there's a difference there, but, you know, it's probably just light. Not getting enough light or too much light or something like that. I don't know. I don't actually care that much. Okay, so we have potato, we have soybean. So give me the soybean. I will replant the soybean. Go, and then you can go back into there. Excellent. All right. And then water. Ooh, it's doing something. And it spit out the potatoes. Why? Oh, that's full? Wait, what? How is that full? Yeah, shouldn't this be like automatically planting itself? Like, why is... what? Alright, so eventually I gotta figure out what's going on with this thing too. I mean, if this one says that it's full, well, what? Why? I mean, there'd be an easy way to check this. And now if I open this thing up right here and it spits out a bunch of seeds, then we know that we've got seeds all the way down. We have one seed in there. I mean, okay, so is it possible? Yeah, see, so now that still says that it's full, which doesn't make any sense. So something about this is not working correctly. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look at that eventually, but that's doing all right, I think. Temperature in here is still fairly warm. Temperature differential efficiency is super low, though. Okay, well, what are you looking at so far? 180 degrees. Okay, so then that needs to be sent into here, which it is sort of doing. And then radiate it out, but I can't. Oh, right, because that's just straight up. Okay, yeah, so the room in here has to be colder. Okay. Otherwise, it's not going to be able to move any of the air out. Or temperature out, whatever. We are at 14 degrees in here, which means that it should be moving some of the warm air out. But we'll open this up again. See how much colder we can get it. I'm watching the little particles, right? And how and when they start, because it gives me an idea of how the programming is handling all of the air. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like growing like a mushroom, right? Like it'll do this block first, and then it'll look to see if there's any open blocks, right? And then it sees there's an open block there. Okay, so now it's this block and now this block. And does another check to see if there's any open blocks here. Okay, now there's open blocks in all of these, so now it goes here, here, and here. And over here it's like, okay, is there anything over here? No, there's something over here. Okay, so we'll go over there. And then same thing over here, this is checking this one, and this one. It's like, oh, we've got open spaces in all three of these, so it'll go here, here, and then here. And then this one, it's also doing the same check. It's going here, 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 and oh, there's an open space here and here. Okay, so then we'll go here and then here. And it just kind of like branches out like that. I mean, I suppose that's one way to do it, but I don't know, man. Okay, so now I need chutes. Lots of them. More than this. Don't I have more chutes? No, I probably don't have more chutes in there. Okay, so let's turn this off. Turn this on. Then I have to get the mining things in there too, right? So, chute. There we go. I don't know how many of these things I'm going to need. Probably a few. And then we're going to want... We'll do ice mining and... then we have a drill head. That's interesting. High-speed ice mining. We have a durable one. We have an ice one. Okay. Rocket scanner head. Okay. I don't want to go too crazy with the chutes, though, so we'll stop that there. There we go. Alright, so mining. Okay, so we have a rocket miner, and then we just change the drill head based on what we want to mine? Is that how that works? That requires Invar, Electrum, and Constantin. And now we wait. And then I need avionics in here. I need some sort of a communications thing so I can control it from here while it's, you know, out in space somewhere. But I think just ice would be good enough. Because with the ices I can make the gases, right? I'm not really too worried about that. But with the ices I can also do things with the ice itself that you wouldn't normally be able to do with, you know, just gas, right? Okay, there we go. Now that is... Oh, well that's fancy. Now that is the only thing that we can do here. Okay. So we're going to get an ice drill head. So towards between this, which is iron and steel. This is steel and Invar. We like high speed, right? I don't know. And then what else do we need? We're going to need avionics. So that's going to be like the flight stuff. So that has to be on there somehow, somewhere. Okay, and there is our drill head. Avionics is pretty fast, that's good. Ooh, look at that, it's so fancy. Okay, now what does avionics make? Just avionics, okay, good. So I can go there, and then we're gonna need fuselage. We're gonna need a nose for this thing, right? So we gotta get another one of those. Liquid launch mount gases, avionics, rocket battery, we got already rocket circuit housing, and then the data link. So we need these two things. I don't know if I'm going to use this yet, but we'll have it there. And then, let me see, circuit housing, data link, yes. Now this can only make that, okay. This, oh, so we have an uplink and a downlink. Okay, so that needs to be down here, and then the downlink is what connects into the rocket. Okay, so it's just those two things, so I'm gonna need 2 of these. Okay, and then we'll set up the uplink up here. Okay, so there's that. Good. Let's see if there's anything else I need. Let's see, we have a battery already. Scanner? Yes, we need a scanner. Transformer small for a rocket. What is, I'm not sure what that's needed for. Oh, that scanner is a hefty guy. Alright, let's see what this thing needs. What do you need, sir? No? Do you need, like... What do you need? Tell me what you need. How is this, like, what? How do I build this thing? Okay, hang on. Uplink. Logic uplink. Okay. So we need welding. Wait, no. So we do the 2 heavy cable coils, then electronic parts, then steel sheets. Okay. So heavy cable coil. Okay. Apparently it's broken. Do I need a screwdriver? Like what's... Oh. Okay. And then I need electronic parts. 2 of them. Parts. I already have the parts set up. So there is 1. There is 2. Alright. You can turn off for now. Thank you. Alright. And then I need the welder. There we go. Perfect. Let's see, you're gonna need this thing. Oh, I need to keep in mind that I have the computer to go in here too. Okay. So I'm gonna need to get a computer. Another computer. So there is our rocket scanner. Let's see what that has for us. We have... Okay, and that's the only thing it can be. Alright, good to go. Let's see, computer. And then we need to find the motherboard for the rocket, whatever, something. Graph, ICE editor, motherboard, logic motherboard, medical analyzer, or scanner. Rocket control motherboard. There we go. So that is what we need next. There we go. Make that thing. Excellent. I shall take that, and I shall take that. Alright, so, I'm probably going to want this to be, like, I guess off to the side, right? Kind of like this. I'll throw that in there. And then this needs welding or something? No, it's just a screwdriver. That's what it needs. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we can run this. There we go. Okay. Apparently I need to replace the battery in my little light. Okay. There we go. Good. Perfect. All right, good. So we've got our uplink, we've got our computer, we've got our battery for everything. We've got all of our stuff connected except for the silo that I need to, you know, offload stuff with. Okay, so now we just need to shove everything else in there and hope that it all fits. So last thing I'm going to need is going to be another fuselage for the nose cone. Did I make one of those already? I did not. Okay, so let's make one of those. Fuselage. That's going to take forever and a day. All right. So while that is doing that, I'm going to go over here and work on putting all that other stuff in there. Right, I'm expecting it to open itself, but it's like, no, these are manual doors. They don't do that. Okay. Anyways. Alright, so we've got all of this craziness over here, right? So we're going to need first to connect this to this. So now that is now connected into there. This is going to need power, apparently. It's also going to need to be turned on. Alright, so if we need to get power across here, and we have the input over here. So let's throw in our rocket miner and see. Placement that connects to a rocket needs to be inside a fuselage or via umbilical. How does that work? Can I set this like sideways? I can, good. Cannot be placed outside of the rocket, that makes sense. Okay, now here is my question. Can I rotate this and then feed this into here via that, or is that not going to work? I don't think that's going to work. Okay, so then we need a different way to put this in. Can I rotate this way and then rotate it that way? Is that going to work? Or is this just going to be like, oh, and it needs to be connected to power too? How the hell is that going to work? I mean, I think what it's supposed to do is be like this, right? So we have this going downwards or something. And then I'm going to need, okay, so let's just go this way. I think that's how that has to be. But I'm going to need this to be up at the top. And then this whole thing has to like fit in here somehow. So let me see if I can fit it into here, maybe. But then like the power, right? I need to get that connected in here. I think that's about the best way that I'm going to be able to get that in there and also still be connected to stuff. Okay, so then we need this thing in there. Oh wait, that had stats on it. What? Ice yield multiplier 120%. Power consumption multiplier 800%. Wow. That's a lot. It's like a lot. Oh, and I need electronic parts for that? Okay. Okay, let's get some electronic parts. The other thing I'm going to do is just get like a normal drill head. See what the stats are on that. And I also need to drink something too, so we gotta go and do that. Yeah, because 800% power, like, dude, that's a lot. Okay, so there's our fuselage. Do we have just like regular old ice mining head thing? All right, we'll let that go, and then I'll get some water. Okay, so why is this not replanting? I mean, obviously it's like, what is this about right now? Okay, everything seems to be growing. And there's seeds in all of that, so I mean, that's good, right? Right, did I drink yet? I did, okay, good. Close the helmet, shut that thing off. Alright, so let's check out the stats on this thing. Still 800% multiplier. Wait, no, that's... Okay. 100% multiplier. Health multiplier is 200%. And then this thing is the same. Okay, yeah, so we're going to use just our basic one. We're not going to use this high-speed one because I don't want to run out of power. All right, and then we need parts. Okay, now that goes into there. Okay, so we got the power connector over here. Ooh, this is a drill head slot. Here we go. That was easy. We just connected apparently. Alright, so that is basically used up over here. And we're basically used up over here too. So like your building area is actually in between these posts, right? So from post to post, straight across, from post to post, straight across, etc., so on and so forth. All right, now we need to get all this other stuff on here. Okay, so that is all low power connected in through there. Yep, okay. High power connecting in through the umbilical. Good. All right. data link. How big is this? Downlink. Okay. So I kind of want to put this thing in here like this. Now, does this need to be like in the nose cone or anything? Now, another thing is like maybe that's not the best use of the space. So how big is this avionics stuff here? And that's just got the one connection in there. Once placed, use screwdriver and electronic parts to upgrade. I mean, I don't like having empty space in here. And a lot of this is going to be used up. So I could put something in here maybe. And then I said I needed electronic parts, right? Let's go make some of those. Yeah, you can close. All right. More parts. Okay. All right. Then I need a screwdriver too, right? Then I need a welding torch and some steel sheets. All right. Okay, so there is our avionics, I guess. Can I actually get it that switch there? Fancy. So I think that's like the flight computer and stuff. All right, what's next? Rocket circuit housing. This is probably gonna need some parts too, right? All right. Now this thing we can just rotate this way. That'll just kind of go there, upside down. Now I wonder if I could replace this with like a, you know, like the cone tip thing, whatever. But if I take this off, is it gonna like destroy all of that stuff? I don't know. Yeah, okay. But I mean, it kind of depends, right? Because like, oh, an engine mount. Okay, so then we have fuselage. Then we have the cones. Okay, so there's actually not that much room inside the cones. Okay, so that should be fine there. Just let that be empty. And then I guess we just gotta fit everything in here, but it's not so bad actually. Okay, so circuit housing doesn't need any additional building pieces, parts, whatever. So that's there. And then the last thing that I have, we have the scanner and the data link. All right, so scanner. Oh, that is huge. Why is that so huge? And then that has to go, well, let's flip it this way. Okay, now what do you need? Probably electronic parts or something. An iron sheet, really? Okay. so 1 iron sheet coming up. Welding torch. Okay, does that need like anything else like connected to it? Oh, I need a scanner head in there. Scanning head? I mean, okay. I guess we gotta look for a scanning head then. Oh, there's just the one. Okay. That's cool. Takes a long time to make, though. Jeez. Alright, so I had an idea. It's probably going to be a bad idea, but... Okay. We can do like a windowed thing, right? And then I can kind of like see what's going on with all of this, right? At least that's the thought anyways. See, like, why does it say that it's full? Right? Like, what? How are you full? Like, what are you full with? You're not actually full. I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't understand it. And it would be great if I had sort of like a way to throw these things back in there. Like all of these things back in there. Because, I mean, they should stack up to 5 inside of here, right? Unless I need to run it through a stacker first, that way it stacks to 5 and then run it through, in which case that would be kind of dumb, but that might very well be what it is. All right, let's see. That is a ginormous scanning head. Wow. Okay. You guys don't all need to be on, right? Just trying to recharge that thing. Let's see, we're at 53 minutes in the video. Alright. So, this thing needs to go into... There we go. Fancy. Alright. Now, I need to... Oh, wait, no. I need the data link in here. And that'll be the last thing. And then the data link we can put... right there. That'll be good. Okay, good. And then this needs to go like that. And then we need a corner piece in here. And then that needs to go downwards and into another one of these. And we're going to need a 3-way. Then a little corner down here. And that's going to need to be there so I can put in a straight after it. There we go. Should be all the things doing their thing. Wonderful. Logic state. Looks like everything is working except that doesn't want to turn back on. There we go. Oh, right. I had to go into this as well. Sorry. There you go. No, it's not going to have anything in there because I don't have an IC chip in there. Alright, so this is my rocket. No idea if it's going to work. Zero clue. But we got our battery on. I don't know if it's got any kind of a charge in there or not. I suppose I could analyze it. Power potential, power actual is 15. Does that mean that it's charged? Yes, okay, so this is charged all the way. Alright, so I'm going to assume that that is doing what it needs to be doing. Hopefully. And then I guess we just weld up the outside and hope for the best. Well, there's my rocket. Tis a rocket. And then to close out the video, we're going to see if we can connect to it. And that is all connected to data and everything too, right? Yes. Okay, good. Good. I think that's good. All right. Charging up pretty quick. That's good. Now, granted, that battery probably doesn't like the really cold temperature in here. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we have our rocket. I have no idea if it's gonna be good enough or not. Maybe it won't be, who knows. No rockets connected. Okay. Right. What's the issue here? Currently flashing an error. What is your error? I mean, you let me build it, right? So shouldn't it be working? It says no rockets connected. Okay. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Alright, I'm gonna get some walls and we're going to attempt something. Whether it'll work or not, I have no idea. Okay, go to the next one and pick it up. But I'm wondering if it's because the antennas are actually up in the ceiling. That might be what the issue is. So we'll close this off from inside, and then we'll adjust it from outside. Is there anything else that I have to turn on that I missed or something? Okay, well, first off, let me just go over here. Alright, so you can go there and there. This can go there and there. And then we need angle grinder. Okay. Sir, work with me here. Alright, so now I'm going to put in a window in the top here, and then also on the bottom. Okay. Do I have glass on me? Of course not. Oh, that was a clump of pollutant right there. That's fun. Glass, here we go. Okay. Now, is that going to make a difference? I have no idea. And I should probably just go through this, open it back up, and make sure that everything is turned on that needs to be turned on. I'm assuming I undo this. Oh, that's with an angle grinder. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's on. Oh, what is this? Oh, scanner. That needs to be in there too. Okay. See, it's a good thing I did this, because I would have launched it up there and would not have known that there is no scanner. Right. Drill. Okay, so uplink. Make sure this is kind of where that needs to be. Make sure there aren't any, like, buttons or anything. No? Okay, good. There we go. So now we got our scanner hooked up. That, I don't know if that needs to be hooked up. Oh, there's our miner. That needs to be turned on, I'm assuming. If I can get over there to turn it on, that is. There we go. Does this thing need, like, yeah, that one's turned on, okay. And then the fuel tank, I'm guessing, does not need to be turned on, because it's just a fuel tank. Oh, right, and then this needs to be connected as well. Here we go. That would have been awkward. anything else that I'm missing in here? I mean, that's on. That's all on. Battery's on. Everything appears to be as it needs to be. Then again, I have no idea how to build a rocket, so could be completely wrong. Who knows? Right, so do I need like how much is in the fuel tank right now versus how much needs to be in there? Like, do I need like a pump on here or what? Like a regulator maybe? I don't know. All I'm trying to do is just connect to the thing. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. Apparently there's some carbon dioxide right there. And some more carbon dioxide right there. That's cool. Apparently it's pretty cold in here. Okay. Okay. So, let's head back up here, see if that made any kind of a difference at all. Probably not, but we shall see. Okay, let me see what, if anything, I can find out about this uplink. You gonna tell me anything about it? No. And then I'm assuming that this thing needs to connect for this thing to recognize that there's something there, so... Alright, but we're over an hour in the video, so I'm going to do some research, see if I can figure it out. And in the next episode, we'll try to connect, and then if everything else is good, then we'll get it going. But that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.